Good morning, everyone. How are you feeling at this moment? I hope that everyone is in good shape because today is an opportunity to learn new things. Are you ready? But before we delve into our discussion, I want to play a game with you. I know that you're already familiar with the game 4 picks, 1 word. But this time, I have with me 3 pictures to help you guess the word. This word consists of 8 letters. Can you guess the word? If your answer is research, then you're right because all of those 3 pictures represents research. Good job! By the way, my name is Glendia Vicbeth Quaris Ausa and I am one of the discussants for today. Again, good morning. We are going to discuss Chapter 1, Nature, Concept, and Definition of Research. In this first chapter of the learning module, we, the students, are given the opportunities to learn the basics and know-hows of research and serves as springboard to make us more knowledgeable in conducting scientific research, which will commence in the succeeding chapter. So, what is research? What is it like? Can anybody from the class give an opinion about it? Thank you. Right. Research is synonymous to the terms study, inquiry, investigation, examination, scrutiny, to explore, or search. Research is usually associated with term paper, thesis, and dissertation. Research is a derivative of the French word recherche, means quest, pursuit, search for truth. It is composed of 2 syllables, re and search. Re means again, over again, new. Search, which means to examine closely and carefully. So the word research means searching again or to search for something new or to modify the existing one. In this sense, the word research signifies knowing something new or getting more knowledge about it. There are a lot of given definitions if we talk about the term research. For instance, other individuals would define research simply as a systematic and refined technique of thinking, employing specialized tools, instruments, and procedures in order to obtain a more adequate solution of a problem that would be possible under ordinary means. In this definition, research as a process is highlighted. A systematic process to generate more adequate solutions to a certain problem. Others may define research as intended to explore answers to questions about a social phenomenon through systematic, objective, and comprehensive investigation, thereby raising the level of knowledge and understanding of the social world. Like for example, to know the struggles, advances, and challenges of feminism and women's movement in the Philippines, Hega et al. Conducted a study involving the Filipino women's experiences and the roles they played in different historical conjunctures, reflected the character of the times, and determined the nature of their struggle. There are also other series of definitions with the term research. Starting with research, ideally, the careful and biased investigation of a problem based in so far as possible upon demonstrable facts and involving refined distinctions, interpretation, and usually some generalizations. This means that when we talk about research, there is critical analysis of all data used so that there is no error in their interpretation. All the findings are logically based on empirical studies, and data are transformed into numerical measures and are treated statistically. This is very important to different fields. For instance, in the field of medicines, they have to have a very careful and unbiased investigation when it comes to analyzing a new disease or looking for the right medication to a certain illness. The next one is research as a systematic study or investigation of something for purpose of answering questions posed by the researchers. When we say a systematic investigation, it is an activity that involves a prospective plan that incorporates data collection, either quantitative or qualitative, and data analysis to answer questions. For example, we have surveys and questionnaires, interviews and focus groups. Then we have research as an educational activity that enables one to discover new things and ideas, helps understand how and why a situation exists, and provides accurate and reliable information which can be used as basis for making decisions. Yes, this is why research studies is considered as a requirement, because this is recognized as an educational activity to help an individual to make a sound decisions about a particular thing. Then lastly, we have research as a diligent inquiry or examination in seeking facts or principles, laborious or continued search about truth as researches of human wisdom. In legal dictionary, it is a careful hunting of facts or truth about a subject, inquiry, and investigation. Amidst all of those definitions, generally, research is defined as first, a systematic attempt to provide answers to questions, second, a scientific investigation of phenomena which includes collection, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of facts and links man's speculation with reality. We are done with the definitions of research. Now let us delve into the nature and characteristics of research. Generally, research is scientific in nature, which means it has to follow certain steps or stages that begin with identifying a problem, relating this problem with existing theories or studies, collecting data regarding this problem, analyzing and interpreting all of these data, and drawing a conclusion, an integration of these conclusions into the stream of knowledge. Scientific research is controlled unlike other ordinary problems, which may be solved curiously. Scientific research is so planned every step of the way that fancy and guesswork do not set in. Because when we do research, there's steps, systematic patterns that we have to follow. Like for example, the problem is to be defined thoroughly. variables identified and selected. The instruments or tools are carefully selected or constructed, and conclusions are drawn only from the data yielded. Careful and unbiased. Consequently, recommendations are based on the findings and conclusions. So everything is so controlled that any observer of the investigation will develop full confidence in the results. Hence, due to the control employed in the research, exact and precise outcomes are expected. So just a question before we end my part of discussion for you. What is the importance of research in the advancement of society or for yourself? As we know it, research is what propels humanity forward. It's fueled by curiosity. We get curious, ask questions, and immerse ourselves in discovering everything there is to know. Learning is thriving. Without curiosity and research, progress would slow to a halt, and our lives as we know them would be completely different. So what do you think would happen without research? If early civilizations hadn't been curious about the dark sky, we wouldn't know anything about space. Decades of research have led us to where we are today, a civilized society with the knowledge and tools to move forward. If that research slowed to a standstill, what would happen? Surely, we'd become ignorant and unaware. We could not possibly have survived as long as we have.